G'day, mate. Luke.
Ashwin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
So what do you do? What's your story?
Look, mainly sort of trying to rap, but also sort of occasionally doing a podcast sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, what's it about?
Yeah. Mainly the parts of cricket that I know about, and then a bit of the rest of it sort of I just rely on the other bloke.
Yeah.
Yourself? What do you do, mate?
Carry.
You carry?
Carry.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, guys. That was just for our sake because it's been so long since I've fucking seen this guy.
It has been a while. It almost feels like we've had a break in between episodes, but we haven't.
Purely because we haven't seen each other for so long.
Yeah.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
Welcome to another episode of Fine Leg to Full Forward. This is our first episode in what is a new world.
It is a new world, yeah.
This is the first episode that we've recorded since the passing of Her Majesty, Queen Lizzie. So, have you got any plans for the new public holiday we're getting?
No, nothing yet. No.
Nothing yet.
No.
It is unbelievable timing. The fact that we get a 4-day weekend, the Thursday, the Friday, Saturday, it is. I can't even put into words how much joy it brings me.
Yeah.
It's
going to be good. It's going to be real good.
Yeah.
On a serious note, though, we probably should have a moment's silence for Lizzie,
right.
the late Lizzie.
Yeah.
So you'll all join us.
Yep.
That'll do.
Oh, that's a moment. Yeah. Technically, that was a moment, wasn't it? Yeah.
How you doing? What's news?
I'm as we said before, I haven't seen you in a little while. I was at my partner's place for pretty much the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So
a little longer than that.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually sure when you were coming back. I think maybe the second night.
Okay.
I was like, I think I left a light on downstairs. I'm like, I think Ashwin's home.
Yeah.
And then you weren't.
Yeah. Just occasionally like going off the grid.
No, that's fair. No, you do. You do that well. Arguably too well. Because
too well.
Some people still need to contact you at some point. You're just like, nah, fuck everyone.
How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was also pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
You were just home, were you here? Or?
Oh yeah, just here. Yeah. I've got a story for you.
Huh?
Went out for lunch on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. Went somewhere not too far, walkable from Fine Leg to Full Forward HQ.
Mm-hmm.
Won't give the name of the place that we visited.
Oh, this will be good.
Wasn't sure what I was feeling like for lunch, right? So got to this place, looking at the menu, going, nothing's really tickling me fancy here.
Yeah.
And then I get to one page, I see the seafood basket. I've gone, I can't remember the last time I've had
a seafood basket.
Probably fish and chips in general, to be honest. So
yeah.
I'm like, you know what?
It's usually not a bad choice because it's like you get, if you're not sure what you're feeling, but it's got your variety of stuff as well, as long as you're okay with seafood, of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you frequent fish and chips at many a restaurant.
That's my go-to quite often.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Nice change up. I'm gonna have that.
Yeah.
So plate comes out.
Yeah.
Nice pile of salad. Good amount of chips.
Yeah.
Nice bit of calamari.
Yeah, nice.
And then there's plenty of fish.
Yeah.
And a couple of prawns.
Okay.
The fish.
Yeah.
To start with, it was an entire fish. Tail, body, head, eyes, and all.
Right.
Deep fried. Just deep. They've gone, here you go.
Dunked.
Here's a fish.
Just dunked in and
it's now cooked.
Taken.
The prawns, there was 2 prawns.
Yeah.
Quite sizable things.
Yeah.
Head, body.
Yeah.
Tail, legs.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah.
They've just picked up an entire prawn.
Straight from the ice from the seafood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they just put it straight in the fryer. They're going, you're now cooked. So, mate, it was It was an ordeal.
Were you just chopping up little bits of it? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was like, trying to make my way through the fish.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that bit doesn't have any bones in there. Put it in my mouth and go, oh no, that's pretty much all bones. So it was an ordeal. I don't think I'll be ordering a seafood basket from there. Maybe not at all.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
Well, unless you know that there should be a photo, I reckon.
Yes.
Showing you what it is. You got to know what you're in for.
You do. Because you got those, I feel like menus with pictures on there get a bad rap. Except for like those like genuine like Asian places.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They can get away with it, but like other cuisines, I don't know. You have it on there, and you're just like, oh, this is quite a tacky place.
Oh, because you see the photo. And it's like,
no, is that just me?
I don't know. I don't know enough about food to.
I don't either. I don't know how to order a fucking seafood basket.
If I can, I'd prefer to see it though.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah,
it's a good point, especially if you're forking out like $30-$35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To eat a whole fish.
Yeah. Not even. But I did fare a lot better this morning, funnily enough.
This is the you were telling me about the awards or something, right?
Yeah. So through work, I fluked my way to going to the SEN AFL Nation Awards breakfast.
It's like their equivalent of the Brownlow, or
they just kind of have a variety of awards for plays. You know, they've AFL Nation, I think, is like the biggest show on SEN or something. I'm not too familiar with it. And so, like, my manager couldn't go. He thought of me first. Like, oh, would you like to go? I'm like, let me think about it. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So it was on level 2 in the Legends room at the MCG. It was a beautiful morning.
Yeah. And
you're just looking out. No, that's not the start of that sentence. There are fewer places in the world that I'd rather be.
You'd rather be.
Does that make sense?
That was a proper sentence.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I never know sometimes. Yeah. So I've rocked up, checked my name off the list, and not really knowing too much about these awards. I'm not really sure what I'm getting myself into. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to recognise anyone or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I walk in the door, check my name off. I'm just kind of look around the room, look back at the door that I've just walked through. Anthony Hudson's there. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's that kind of crowd.
That kind of crowd.
He was emceeing the awards. Fucking funny bastard.
Really?
He's really funny. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I don't think I've seen, like, normally on TV and stuff, I don't think of him as being super funny. But,
nah. Yeah. Well, Andy Marr was there.
Yep.
Jared Waitley was there as well. He was giving them a bit of shit.
Yeah, okay.
Nathan Buckley was there. Brenton Sanderson was there. And then Brad Crouch was there. Shea Bolton was there. Jamara Ugle-Hagan was there. And to top it off, Mike Brady was there. So ran through all these awards on a beautiful morning at the MCG.
Yeah.
And then they bring out Mike Brady. Sorry, Craig Hutchison was there as well, who was the CEO of SEN.
Hutchie.
I didn't realise he was the CEO of SEN.
That's so random.
Did you know that? I had no idea.
I didn't. That's...
Yeah. So Hutchie and Mike Brady had apparently been working through some lyrics to do an SEN version of One Day in September. So that got a few laughs. He sang that, and then he finished with Up There Kazali, which was cool. I mean, it's an iconic part of September, isn't it? Like, it's awesome. I'm just there looking around the room going, the fuck am I doing here? Yeah. But also, like, this is bloody fucking awesome.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
A great way to start me Tuesday.
Yeah. So you only went because your manager could make it or whatever, and then funnily enough, I'm not high enough up to be first ring there. First ring. Okay. Yeah.
Which is
Did you get to meet him at all, or did you talk to any of them, or you just there?
This is it. So we were hanging, like, everyone started filtering out afterwards, and we were hanging around. Lovely breakfast, by the way. Yeah. And we're chatting to the account manager, and chatting away, being friendly enough. And out of the corner of my eye, I can see Hutchie. And it looks like he's, like, trying to get past. So I just start, like, moving out of his way. And he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "G'day, mate. Hutchie." I'm like, hey, Luke, how you going? He's like, oh yeah, good. You guys have had a pretty good year talking about work. I was like, yeah, it's been pretty good. Thanks. This morning's been awesome. Thanks so much. We're chatting about footy. Turns out he's as much of a nervous Geelong supporter as I am. But man, he was such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really think about that.
The only sort of opinion you can sort of form is from what you see, and most of what you see is just like footy classified. That's it, right?
Yeah, like arguing with Caro.
That's it, yeah.
But man, it was sick.
Nice.
Sorry, I feel like I spoke a lot then, but
why would you not speak about something like that?
It's definitely podworthy, right?
It's definitely podworthy. Yeah. We should definitely talk about it on the podcast, I reckon.
All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put it on there.
All right, cool. Should we run it back now?
We should absolutely run it back now there.
So, running it back through another week as a footy podcast, we start with cricket. So, the ODI series, Australia versus New Zealand, wrapped up. Australia winning, whitewashing really, 3-0.
Yeah.
And it also marks the end of Aaron Finch's ODI career. Done and dusted, mate.
Yeah. Some people might say about time.
Yeah.
Sad to see him go, to be honest. It's weird. It's weird Finch not being a part of it, especially, being the captain for as long as he's been.
It's been a long time, I think. Yeah.
Once a gate, always a gate.
Once a gate, always a gate.
Full credit to the man.
Yeah.
He, I don't know, his last 2 or 3 ODI innings, he's paid tribute to the number on his back, making 5.
Making 5, yep.
Yeah, I think it was his last innings was 5 off 13. If it was 5 off 16, he would have paid tribute to both numbers he wore for Australia. And that's nothing. We love Aaron Finch. That's why we can say that.
Can you imagine him being on 5 off 13 and then just blocking a couple of extra balls
to get out?
To get out. He's like, probably not going to get more than this, but let me just get to 5 off 16. It's meta.
We love this man.
We do.
We are lifelong Renegades fans, and that's why we can be a bit cheeky about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We've earned the right.
Nah, maybe. Nah. I don't know.
Speaking of cricket, Melbourne. Melbourne, the Demons, they're out in straight sets in the finals. I don't think anyone would have seen that coming.
I don't think I tipped. You didn't tip either, did you?
Nah, for me, tipping ends with the home and away season.
Nah, well done. Yeah. But if I did tip, look, I want Brizzy to win.
You do? You picked him
because that's my pick for the whole year, but I was surprised.
Yeah, especially considering they haven't won at the MCG in however long it's been.
The hoodoo, right?
The hoodoo, yeah. And they've eliminated the last 2 premiers.
Yeah, Richmond and now Melbourne.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't want to be
two big teams. How many times have people come up to you and I'm sure lots of people would come up to you and be like, "Oh yeah, he'd be pretty happy. He'd be."
You'd rather Brisbane.
Oh, you'd rather Brisbane. You're feeling pretty safe right now.
I've said it to you plenty of times. I think I've said it on the show.
Yeah.
There's no easy games.
No.
Not usually in September, and especially not this September.
No.
The flag race is wide open.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the game on Friday night, and I'm already nervous.
Oh, of course.
Especially considering how I was qualifying.
You'd be nervous if you're playing us. It would.
Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah. For a different reason, a very different reason. Oh my God, this is going to be so embarrassing if we lose.
Yes.
But yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But there was another game as well, of course.
There was. Sad, mate. Sad boy.
Yeah, of course.
Flag mantle is dead.
It is.
But Flag Pies is alive.
It is alive. It's well and truly. It's heating up.
It's look. I think I brought it up last episode. It would have been great for Freo to get up for Monday. The fairy tale, mate.
Yep.
But unfortunately, fairy tales don't always happen in real life. Couldn't get it done.
It's a shame. We could obviously one of the best, if not the best, docker of all time.
Yep.
And he's unfortunately yet to get Freo the flag. I mean, we could do an entire episode on the best players to never win a flag. I mean, that's an episode in itself.
Yeah, absolutely,
easily.
Yeah, I did. Did you watch much of? I'm sure you probably watched both games, but the Freo Magpies game towards the end, like the game was already sort of done and dusted. But Freo's kicked about, I think, 3 or 4 goals right at the end.
Yeah.
To sort of narrow the margin.
Yeah, the scoreboard flattered them, didn't it?
Yeah. Michael Frederick kicked another like incredible goal, like a ripper of a goal.
Hold on. I feel like we've had this conversation before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I'm bringing it up, because I think we were sitting on the couch. This was probably early. I think it was like round 1 or round 2.
It would have been early on, yeah.
Really early.
Back when you were really trying to give a shit about footy.
Yeah. Long gone. And he kicked I think he socketed it. It was mid-air, socketed it.
Yeah.
We were like...
It went through.
It went through. That's got to be like maybe the goal of the year. And no one gave a shit. Like commentators just like... And he's kicked it through. And I was like... Are they seeing what are we watching different? Is the commentary not lining up with the game? Exact same thing happened on the weekend. It was like a incredible goal. And I was like, and he didn't celebrate, nothing, probably because I already out of the game. But anyway, it was a strange moment of...
weird that it's the same bloke again.
Same bloke.
Weird. But yeah, so that's week 2. Week 2 done and dusted.
Yep.
Set up a couple of mouth-watering prelims.
Yep.
Sorry, my stomach just rumbled in. I don't know if you heard that.
Let's go.
Geelong, Brisbane at the G.
Mm.
And then Sydney, Collingwood.
Yep.
Also at the G, just the one in Sydney.
Yes.
Who have you got winning them?
Well, Brizzy's winning a flag, mate. They've got it.
Yeah.
They've got it purely because of my... they were my teammate.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Even though I'm surprised to see him get this far. Brizzy and we were talking about this before. I think you're right. You were saying Sydney probably just have more experience, I think, and have the better team, I think.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the Geelong-Brisbane game.
Okay.
But I reckon as great of a story as it'll be for Collingwood, with them finishing 17th last year.
Yeah.
I think Sydney just look a little more polished. But Collingwood keep finding a way to win.
That's exactly.
So if you're confident the game's going one way or another, you're a bloody moron.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Bloody moron. So the prelims. They're obviously massive part of the weekend.
Yep.
What's also happening on the weekend and what will have happened before our next episode is Brownlow night.
Yeah, it crept up on us.
Yeah, it fucking has. Because it's now a day earlier as well.
It's on the Sunday.
It's on the Sunday.
Yeah.
For those of you who have been around for a little while, the OGs, you might remember an episode from last year. Episode 16, believe it or not. We're on what? Episode 57 at the moment.
57, yeah.
Episode 16, we did a Brownlow-themed, awards-themed episode, didn't we?
And the award goes to...
And the main point of that episode was to add some awards that weren't just Goal of the Year and Mark of the Year and, of course, the Brownlow to the event. It would have made the event 5-6 times longer.
Yeah.
But time doesn't exist.
Exactly.
And what did we do? The main point was we named the awards. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought.
No, it's okay.
We named the awards after people that we thought deserved to be named.
Yeah.
And we're going to stick with that.
Yeah. This is like a part 2 or I feel like, no. So last time, I think we had the ideas for the awards. Like, this is if we had a potential fine leg to full forward footy awards night or whatever it was. Tonight, we're going to actually award those awards to players from this season.
And you're probably sitting there thinking, oh my God, episode 16 was so long ago. I don't remember what those awards that you came up with were. Don't worry. We'll go through them all. We'll get you.
Yeah. Because we had to go through them as well.
Yeah. We had to find the notes for episode 16. Took a little longer than we thought it would, but we got there and we're ready to go.
We are ready to go, mate.
So, the first award was... What was it?
It was the Defensive Player of the Year.
Which is wild that they don't actually do that.
We said that last time as well.
We did.
It's ridiculous that defenders is such a huge part of the game, and yet never get any sort of recognition. You know, quite often the Brownlows are won by a midfielder. Forwards have the Coleman, whatever it is. Nothing for the defender, mate.
Defence wins premierships.
It does. It really does.
Give them some other recognition, mate.
Yeah.
Come on.
So we've got a few nominees.
Yeah.
For the Defensive Player of the Year. We have James Sicily.
Yeah, after being snubbed from the All-Australian squad.
Yeah, that's why we've put him in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because it's just it's more of a protest thing, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Stephen May. May is yeah.
I mean, I've got a few more mates now as well. I've got Hutchie.
You got Hutchie as well. Yeah. Nice.
We go way back. Anyway, sorry, it's another story.
Sam Taylor.
Yep.
And Tom Stewart.
Yep.
So we've got a few nominees for that.
Few nominees, all excellent players.
All excellent players.
All absolutely worthy nominees.
Yes. Who we awarding this to?
I'm happy to give it to Sicily, to be honest.
Purely because
we love an underdog.
We do.
Those other three blokes made it into the All-Australian team.
Yeah.
I think it's a little more us.
Yes, give it to Sicily.
If Sicily wins Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes.
So well done. Congratulations.
Congrats, James Sicily. Well done, mate.
You are now officially a friend of the show?
Friend of the show.
Yes. Cool. Fuck. Sorry, I wasn't sure. It's been a while since we said that. I actually wasn't sure where we are. Moving on to another award.
Mm-hmm.
Another one that really should be a real thing. We aren't at the silly ones yet. These are like genuine ideas.
Yep.
Most improved. Another one that the NBA do, that the AFL don't.
Yep.
A variety of very, very deserving nominees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to chuck this one out there.
Okay.
Chad Warner.
Yeah.
Outstanding year.
Yep.
Absolutely deserves a mention.
Mm-hmm.
As does Jack Sinclair.
Yep.
Another outstanding year. Outstanding mullet. We love the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
We love Jacks at the Saints.
We do.
Any other ones you want to mention?
Brennan Starcevich, the Lions.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Great year.
Finally, Charlie Curnow.
It's got to be Charlie Curnow. It really has to be.
Winning the Coleman.
After what he's been through.
Exactly. It's the award's bloody designed for him.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was
congrats, Charlie.
Well done, Charlie. Not only are you the most improved player, but you are now officially a friend of the show.
Yes, that's the award. They get to be referred to as a friend of the show.
Absolutely.
This is one of my favourite awards. So this is the Assist of the Year.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I was going through highlights of like footy for this year, trying to find assists, and there's very little.
Yeah, they don't really make the highlights package.
They should.
They should. You're
they
right. They
really should.
So we need to start making these highlight reels ourselves.
But
for the assists.
Probably, yeah. But I did take note of two, though. Took note of a couple.
Right.
They both play for Freo.
We love the Dockers.
We do love the Dockers. Flag mantle.
2023?
Yeah. Sam Swatowski, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember this because it was against us. It was against North.
Right.
Early on in the year.
Yeah, when you gave a shit.
It might have been the same game.
That's why we were watching it.
The ball was going, it was about to, so Freo attacking, the ball was about to go through from behind, taps it back in, keeps it in, teammate comes along and kicks a goal. But I think the winner of the Assist of the Year has got to be his teammate, Michael Frederick.
Yep, okay.
There was a game earlier this year where it was sort of 25-30 out. He's got a heavily sort of contested footy, him and the defender, about to get it, but it's very contested. Instead of sort of getting it, taking on the tackle and trying to kick it himself, backhand Behind him.
Another tap.
Another tap. I do love a tap, mate. So
leaving that alone.
So congrats, Michael Frederick, Assist of the Year
and friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
He's very much becoming your boy, isn't he?
I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon.
All right, this is where it starts to get a bit interesting.
Okay.
So, one of the awards from last year was the Dom Sheed Clutch Moment of the Year. Very, very appropriately named.
Yes.
I got three nominations for it.
Okay.
So the first one actually won Moment of the Year at the awards breakfast this morning.
Yeah, right.
And he was there. He accepted the award.
Mm-hmm.
Jamara Ugle-Hagan, the sealer against the D's.
Yep.
I think it was his fifth goal, and it put him up by 10 with like 30 seconds left, something like that.
Yeah.
From outside 50.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding moment. Moment number 2.
Yep.
Jamie Elliott's goal after the siren against the Bombers.
Yep.
Against the Bombers.
Yep.
From that angle, from that distance.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then moment 3.
Yep.
Jamie Elliott's goal to knock out Carlton from the finals and cement a top 4 spot for the Pies.
Yes. I wonder who's going to win.
It's probably going to be Jamie Elliott.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon it's got to be the one to knock out Carlton.
Knock out Carlton. Yeah.
Whenever you can do that to a rival.
Yep.
Like Carlton is to Collingwood. I mean, it's got to win.
Yep. Congrats, Jamie Elliott.
The Dom Sheed Clutch Moment of the Year. That might actually, if he keeps going the way it's going, it might become the Jamie Elliott Clutch Moment of the Year.
Yeah. Can awards be awarded to the name of awards? Yeah.
It might become the Sheed Elliott.
Yeah, that's what you... Yeah,
we can't call it the Elliott Sheed because that just sounds like someone. It sounds like a bloke.
True.
And he's a friend of the show now as well.
He does. Yes. Okay, another award. Another favourite award.
This is a favourite. This is probably the best one.
Probably the best one. The Jasper Pittard Award.
Do you want to explain to the listeners who may not remember from episode 16 what the Jasper Pittard Award is?
It is in a way the loosest player.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So someone that most tackled because they take the game on.
Yeah.
The one that tries to get through 3 and gets pinned holding the ball. That type of player.
You're looking at a pack.
Yeah.
You're looking at your open teammate.
Yeah.
You're thinking about the spectators.
Yeah.
You're going, that's going to be more entertaining for me to try and run through that pack.
Correct.
I'm thinking about the people who are paying their hard-earned money to watch me play.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking give it a crack.
Yep.
Yeah. Am I going to get pinged for holding the ball straight away?
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Is it going to stop me?
No.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
The Jasper Pittard Award.
I don't think anyone else is ever going to take that off him.
I fucking love this award. And I fucking love Jasper Pittard.
It's good. Okay, all right, I'll go through nominees.
I feel like we got a bit carried away there.
We did. I'm trying to just rein it back in.
Yeah,
I love this award so
much.
Okay, nominee 1, Adam Treloar.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably not one that you think of very much so for loose.
No.
But he has the highest turnover to bounce ratio this season.
Right, okay. So there's actually some maths there.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Everything we do has some maths behind it, mate. We don't just make shit up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right, okay. No, I'm actually blown away by that.
Exactly.
That's really impressive.
Highest turnover to bounce ratio this season. But that's what this award's about.
Yeah.
You've got to take the risk.
Take the game on.
Like you just can't be afraid. You got to look at the NBA all-time list of most assists, right? Mm-hmm. And you look at something like the NBA's all-time list of most turnovers. You have the same names in both.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you've got to take the game on.
Yes.
I love this award so much.
Right, okay. Was there any more nominees, mate?
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry. I just love this award so much. Okay. Noah Anderson.
Noah Anderson. Okay.
Yeah, Gold Coast Suns.
Yeah.
He had the most turnovers this year, and he only played 21 games too. So 126 turnovers in 21 games.
Ooh, okay.
We love that. We love taking risks.
We love
taking risks.
Yes.
And lastly, Hugh McCluggage.
He's already a friend of the show.
He is.
McCluggage.
He
we
is.
fucking love Hugh.
We do. He
MC
also
Cluggage.
another one that MC Cluggage.
MC Cluggage.
I haven't heard that one.
Sorry. I'm so distracting. No, yeah, because he's up for it. He just run and run and run no matter what.
Yeah. I reckon out of those, who gets it? Do you reckon McCluggage?
I'll give it to all of them.
Give it to all of them.
Give it to all of them.
Yeah, give it to all of them. Everyone does. Yeah,
it's what Jasper would want.
Yes. Why give it to one when you can give it to everyone?
Now we have more friends of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
So welcome to the friendship group.
All of them. Yes. Okay. Yes.
I love that. It's me. I probably shouldn't take a sip, should I? It's me.
No, that's all right.
The next award is the Mongrel Award. Now, that's what we called it last year, but I reckon calling it the Bull Award might be a bit nicer and probably more accurate, to be honest. You just want someone in there who's just going to just run through a fucking wall for you.
Yep.
For your team, just to get them over the line.
Yep.
Nominee one? Clayton Oliver.
Yeah.
Most contested possessions and, did it for the days almost all year. Nominee two? Patrick Cripps. I mean, the man's just a freak.
He is.
His strength, his skill level is just unbelievable.
Even more so this year compared to previous years.
Well, he's fit again.
Yeah.
He's fit and firing. And nominee three? This one, come at me if you want. Tom Atkins.
Yeah, right.
So up and comer for Geelong. I don't know, Geelong, okay. It's just because I've been watching more of those games, all right?
Yeah.
He's more midfield time. He's someone who'll go in there and have a crack. He'll run through a fucking wall for you.
Yeah.
And he has single-handedly turned fourth quarters on their head himself. Right. So I just thought he's worth a mention. But I mean, I'm happy to give it to Clayton Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I reckon he's almost taken the bull tag off Christian Petrarca.
Off Petrarca?
Yeah.
Well, Petrarca's a half forward.
All right, last award, right? We do love a barrel on this show, don't we? So the barrel of the year.
We do love a barrel.
I only remember two of them.
That's two more than I remember, to be fair.
The first one was the Jeremy Cameron one, and that was right sort of in the pocket, probably about 60, 65 out. You don't remember it?
No, I don't remember.
And the second one was Jack Rewalt. It was probably about more sort of centered, but also about 60 out.
Right. Okay. Well, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose because I don't remember either of them.
I'll go with Jeremy Cameron because I think it was a bit further out and on an angle.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well done, Jeremy Cameron, on Barrel of the Year and becoming our friend of the show. Can I just say, we did this a while ago.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We wanted to jazz up Brownlow night. We were trying to help the AFL out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they took no notice.
They didn't.
They took no fucking notice of it.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think that's going to stop us?
No.
No. Fuck no.
No.
Absolutely not. Are we going to keep doing this every year? Probably. I guess we'll find out.
So getting forward now, we've just gone through a bunch of awards of FLTFFF awards.
Footy, yeah. Nice, yeah.
But could we get some new awards? I mean, there's always room for more awards, mate. We're not closed-minded like the AFL on Brownlow night. We're a bit more open-minded.
And the thing is, time isn't an issue on Brownlow night. You can always stretch it out.
Yep.
More and more. So yeah, no, I'm a fan of that. More awards. So what do you want? You want an idea from me?
Yeah.
How about? I think we even mentioned this earlier. This episode, we love an underdog.
We've mentioned that in countless episodes.
Yes, but it was what won James Sicily Defensive Player of the Year, right? Underdog of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't have
an example?
A particular nominee for we'll give it to James Sicily for this year.
Sure.
He's doubled down.
Yeah.
Underdog of the year. Someone who's, I guess, just underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Yeah. And there's got to be some sort of, it's not necessarily most improved. It's good. There's a difference between both, but
just a class player.
Yeah.
That just flies under the radar.
Yeah.
Just doesn't get the recognition they deserve.
Yeah.
Underdog of the year, we'll call it.
Love it.
How about you? Do you have,
Love it.
Do you have a moment?
I do. I was thinking about this. I reckon I wish we could do like a sad boy moment, because that would very much be us.
It's very us.
It's very us. But I don't. I'm trying to picture on the night, and
it's quite depressing.
It is quite depressing. Yeah. What sort of music do you play? Is there someone walks up to the stage to collect the sad boy of the year sort of a moment? Like it's a bit. So going the opposite direction, have the most wholesome moment of the year.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah,
it would sort of be like, is that shaking?
I don't know what's going on. No, we're good.
We good?
Yeah, we're good. We'll put that on the wall eventually.
Eventually.
We were supposed to do that. We were supposed to do that the day we had all the merch, but we didn't. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
The most wholesome moment of the year. I think we had something similar with back early this year. We were talking about, instead of rivalries between teams, having a
the mateship game.
Mateship, yeah. May 8.
May 8, yeah.
So the most friendly, the teams that get along with each other the best play each other.
Yeah. And it's the opposite of rivals.
It's just got that written all over this. I reckon we have something similar. Wholesome moment of the year. So, something like Cunners coming back and
love it.
That photo of him before he, like the wide at the Adelaide Oval, was just him taking it all in just before before the comeback. Something like that.
I love that.
Switch on.
No tricks this week. No wrong buttons pressed. It is actually time for switch on.
It is.
Couple of questions for you, as always. Actually, no, I think I've got 3 questions for you.
Jeez.
Yeah, it used to be 3, didn't it? You used to have 3 each, or
was it always like that?
I can't remember. I'm talking shit.
Okay.
Anyway, question 1. It's the Swans versus the Magpies on Saturday, the SCG, this weekend.
Yep.
Which bird is more ferocious? A swan or a magpie?
I don't think I've dealt with many swans ever.
That's fair, but they have a bit of a rep.
Do they?
Oh yeah, they can be nasty. I feel like they're both ferocious in very different ways.
Yeah,
you got a swoopy boy and like a snappy boy.
Yeah, okay. More ferocious.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't think about it too hard.
Okay. I
know you're pretty good at that.
I feel like magpies. Nah, I reckon I'll go purely based off what you're saying and the rep that I was unaware of. I'll go with swan, because I don't think magpies are that bad, in my experience anyway. I know lots of people have different experiences, but yeah.
I like the amount of trust. I could have just been talking absolute shite about swans. I just like the amount of trust.
No, I trust you, mate. We do maths. We calculate. We do lots of research goes into everything we say. So,
all right. Question 2: which of the remaining clubs has kicked the most goals in finals?
All time.
All time.
I'll go with. I think Geelong and Melbourne are the oldest clubs in the AFL, so I'm going to go with Geelong because they've probably played more games than anyone else.
It's Collingwood.
Really?
Collingwood, yeah. I think Collingwood have played more finals than anyone else.
True. I didn't think about finals.
Well, that's the question I asked. You got to read the question. RTQ.
RTQ.
That's a deep cut.
Shout out.
No one's going to get that.
Shout out to Peggers.
You can't say Peg.
Why not?
Question 3.
Okay.
Question 3.
Yep.
Since the year 2000, which of the remaining clubs has the most Brownlow medals?
Jeez. It'd have to be Geelong. Brisbane. I didn't think about the early part of Nah. Back in Geelong. Geelong.
Okay. I'll give you half marks. It's Geelong and Brisbane.
Okay. There you go. There you go. That's actually a decent. Okay, nice.
That was cheeky. And the other two were 2 each. Like Swan won in 2010 and Buckley won in 2003, didn't he?
Yep.
And then Goodsey won too.
Goodsey won twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a few there. I mean,
there you go.
Since the year 2000.
Okay. All right. Anyway. My question's for you. I've only got two.
All right.
I've only got two. Question 1. What was the most recent year that a player from North Melbourne has won the Brownlow medal? A. 1978. B. 1983. C. 1994. D. 1998.
I'm going to start by saying I have no idea.
Okay.
I know that North were pretty good in the 90s.
We were pretty good in the 90s, mate.
I feel like the last few times you've given me multiple choice, I've gone C.
Yeah, you have.
Without really thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I think you're the kind of person who'd be aware of that.
Would I?
Well, don't toy with me. Don't toy with me. I'm going to go C.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to lock that in?
Fuck off. I've locked it in.
It's B, 1983.
Fuck! You know that I'm going to do it every time. And I don't want to be the one to blink. Like, I know that as soon as I pick another one, you're going to have changed it.
Yeah.
Who was it? 83.
Rob Glendinning.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan of the show.
Big fan. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot
minute.
We
won 2 flags in the 90s, but
yeah.
No Brownlows.
Assume someone had done it right. No? Yeah.
Which is exactly why I put those two in C and D. All right, question 2. If the FLTFFF awards...
We've got to come up with something better than that. How do we, like...
the
FLTF. The FLTF awards. Yeah, the FLTF. Yeah. From now on, instead of saying fine leg to full forward, we could just go FLTF.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of FLTF.
You don't have to say it like that. You can say FLTF. You'd have to go, oh, FLTF.
It's funny that way, though. Okay. Okay, we're good. If the fine leg to full forward footy awards would ever happen in person, what would be the dress code that that attendees would have to abide by as they strolled down the green carpet?
I don't know. I feel like it'd almost be the opposite of the Brownlow, wouldn't it?
Would it be casual? Would it be, would you go semi-casual, semi-formal, smart casual?
We're not having an argument about what dress codes mean again. Bloody semi-formal and smart casual being the same thing, because you've actually convinced me on that they are the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'd say, I don't know. Just something to do with the Pels in there somewhere. You go. Everyone has to buy a Pels polo.
Yep.
And then thongs.
Yeah, nice.
You can figure out your own pants.
Yeah.
We won't be pushed on that. I don't know. What do you think?
I like that. Any sort of Pels.
Any way to avoid thinking.
Yes. Or semi-casual or smart formal.
Smart formal. Hold on. No. We were going to end the segment there. What? Semi-casual?
Yeah, semi-casual. It's kind of...
It's almost like no clothes at all.
Money!
Alrighty, time for my mate's multi. So my legs from last week. Leg 1. I said 3 different states will be represented in the prelims this year. Tick.
Sorry, I had water in my mouth.
No, that's all right. Leg 2. The leading wicket taker of the Australia versus New Zealand series will be a spinner. No, it was Trent Boult. Trent Boult was very good.
Yeah, he was.
Very good.
It's going to be good for the Stars, unfortunately.
Yeah. Although, we had this discussion offline.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Leg 3. Chicago Sky will have more assists than the Connecticut Sun in their WNBA semis. No, didn't happen. No.
You watched the game?
I didn't watch the game. No, I didn't. But Connecticut ended up winning. So they beat Chicago 3-2. Knocked him out of the playoffs, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. There you go. So none from... No, not none.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like I said none.
Yeah. One from 3.
Where we like to be. All right, mine from last week. I said that the top 2 wicket takers for the Australia-New Zealand series will both be Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that didn't get up.
No.
Because it was Trent Boult was number 1.
Yep.
Leg 2, I said Bailey Fritsch and Charlie Cameron will kick the same amount of goals. That didn't get up. Cameron kicked 3-1 and Fritsch kicked 2 straight, I think.
Yeah, okay.
It didn't get up. And then leg 3, I said that no team will score over 100 points in the semis. And that got up.
Right, yeah, it did.
I'm glad that did because I was 0 for 2 then. So 1 out of 3 as well, mate.
Where we like to be.
Where we like to be.
Pass score. All right, my legs for this week. Leg 1, the winner of the Brownlow will not mention any children in their acceptance speech.
Okay.
Like, some people sometimes, like to thank my family, thank my kids. Like,
okay, yeah.
They will not mention their kids, or they will not mention kids at all.
You're gonna watch the speech live, are you?
I'm sure there'll be a highlight package of the speech later on. Leg 2. The losing teams from both prelims will kick the same number of behinds.
I like that. It's a good leg.
Yeah? Thanks, man. It's been a while since I've had a good leg. All right. Leg 3. There will be no messages in the Pels group chat this weekend.
You're just guaranteeing that Elmo and B. Shaw will just put something in there.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
They might not make it this far this week.
Yeah, true.
They might not. We'll see. We'll see. I like it, though. I like it. My legs. Mm-hmm. Leg 1 might be a bit of a shit-ass one.
Okay.
I will not almost pass out at the MCG this week.
Okay.
Friday night.
Yeah, nice.
I still don't know. It still could very much happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leg 2, the Brownlow medalist will play for an interstate team.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
And then leg 3, Jack Crisp will not... Leg 3, Jack Crisp will not get caught holding the ball.
You sure?
Against the Swans.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the leg, I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
I mean, he's sure.
Might watch the episode and be inspired by the Jasper Pittard Award and go for it.
Fuck, yeah, true.
You really haven't considered, you haven't thought this one through.
Crispy, if you listen, mate, I'm not going to be mad if that doesn't get up. Because, you're getting yourself off to a flying start for the next season.
Yes.
And we'll be watching you with a very close eye. That's curtains on another episode, mate. How do you think that one went?
Thought it went pretty well.
Yeah?
I think so. I think there's a few funny bits. That's usually how I rate the episodes. Like, that was pretty funny. I don't know if that's the best way to rate episodes, but anyway.
Yeah, well, it's all right. That's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. Do you reckon the AFL will start to take notice of our awards?
Of our awards?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, well, we'll just have to tag them more, won't we? We'll just have to tag them. One thing I will mention as well, just before we shoot off, I will probably post some of the best on the pod page, on the Insta page this week.
Okay.
The meme competition is still live, still active.
Yes.
Still open.
Yeah.
Still accepting submissions. That's going to go till roughly grand final weekend.
Yep.
Put this man's face somewhere. Oh, I didn't like that. I'm
going to wrap this up so I can get out of here. Keep kicking goals.